Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, certified astrologer, and in this segment, I'm going to be going over a astrological chart for the new moon, full moon that's going on the September the 7th, 2025. And this is going to be going on 2:08 p.m. Eastern Time. So let's go ahead and get started. The ascendant for this full moon is Sagittarius, and so Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius, so um, and Jupiter is in Cancer. So that means that this will um, provide people with confidence that otherwise don't have this. So let's go ahead and take a look at where the full moon is. Typically, I start with this, but here I just did this first. So the full moon is a dynamic tension between Pisces and Virgo. So Virgo is very analytical and methodical in learning, and then Pisces is kind of a wishy-washy sort of um, uh, astronomical sign. So if we look at Mercury, Mercury is conjunct the Sun, and so Mercury kind of is in its own sign, so takes on the characteristics of whatever sign, whatever planet is next to it. So the Sun is actually the when the Sun and Mercury are together, the Sun takes on the power of Mercury. Of course, Mercury is the ruler of communication. So when we look at all of these different things and Neptune going at the fourth house, then there's a lot of different energies that are coming in here. So Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. So Neptune provides um, somewhat clarity when there's a balance between Mercury, between Virgo and Neptune. Um, but sometimes this can be confusing. So um, that's where you understand what is going on and understand a better understanding through metamorphosis. Uranus is in the sixth house. Quran is in fourth house. Quran, of course, is the wounded healer, and Quran is the ultimate healer of healers because of the trauma that the centaur has gone through. Of course, Quran was a centaur through ancient times that had lived through abuse, and from that emerged a very amazing healer. Of course, the North Node being next to Moon, that's karmic retribution for everything that an individual does. Of course, karma, the concept is that if you've done good karma, then you have good deeds that brings back. And then if you have bad karma, then for that person has to pay. Um, so all these different houses have energies that are very positive and can be used for positive uses or for very negative uses. And so you should always use these charts to ensure and allow for more positive reinforcement. Of course, Mars is square Jupiter, so there's somewhat of a um, like a basically a tension that takes place too. Trines are positive, squares are negative. So Mars versus Jupiter, Mars is a positive and Jupiter is an expansion of that. So the expansion can be kind of negative when you're talking about this, but if you allow these energies to be used, then this can be a very positive manner. So all of these different planets make use of them. Neptune allow this to relax, and then Mars to be a catalyst to bring fruition to anything regarding the 10th house, which is the house of career. So between the ninth and 10th houses, they work in tandem. The ninth house is working towards education. The 10th house is more working towards a balanced Libra, is working towards more of a career, perhaps change or career enhancement. So look at everything in a positive light. Pluto doesn't have very strong. Pluto doesn't have really strong aspects, but interesting to look at every time because that's kind of the sign of the Phoenix. I hope this has made some sense. Thank you for listening.